Welcome back. I'm Uday Pratap Singh. You're joining us on NewsX. Late Twisha Sharma's absconding husband Samarth Singh has moved the Madhya Pradesh High Court, claiming that his family was cooperating with the investigating team. This comes after the family of Twisha Sharma met with the Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, whose government is facing immense pressure due to this investigation. The Madhya Pradesh government has initiated a case against Twisha Sharma's mother-in-law, Giribala Singh, for dowry death after she was earlier granted an anticipatory bail early in this case. In fact, NewsX has accessed Samarth's bail plea. Let's take a look at what it says. In fact, we're going to quickly apprise our viewers with what this bail plea of Samarth, of course, says. This is the big news coming in regarding, of course, what Samarth Singh's legal team has been arguing. So they are saying, of course, very clearly that Twisha had travelled from in-laws' home to parents' home 5 times between 9th of December and the 12th of May. Also, is what Samarth's legal team is claiming is that Twisha at times got highly erratic, inconsistent, and also volatile. So the behavior patterns are also being questioned by the defense team of Samarth Singh, who's of course an accused now in this case. Also, she exhibited volatile systems after not taking drugs, is what they're claiming. They also say Twisha's behavior after learning of her pregnancy was actually quite disturbing. That's something that Giribala Singh has also been claiming, the mother of Samarth. Now, Twisha had stated, "I have lived in the world of glamour and I can't continue being a housewife." That is what the absconding husband is saying in his plea about his now deceased wife. Twisha had access to drugs in Noida and she frequently visited NCR. That's also what he continuously is saying. Twisha began to feel guilty about taking the MTP pill, but that's of course what led to that aborted pregnancy, that abortion, or of course the attempt to do it. Twisha had booked a ticket to Ajmer also on the 15th of May and then cancelled it. That's what is being claimed by Samarth's legal team. Twisha was driven to suicide by personality conflicts and drug addiction. So this is of course the legal defense that is being put forth by Samarth's defense team, his legal team. Remember, of course, he continues to be absconding, he continues to be missing. There is of course a warrant out for him, but he has not surrendered yet, nor has he been nabbed by the authorities. Let me also bring in at this point Sanjay Sahai, former IPS officer, who is joining us. Sanjay Sahai, what do you make of the defense of Samarth, all that his legal team is stating about his now deceased wife and her behavior patterns which they claim led to this death?
See, I don't at the current point, I will not provide enough of a credibility to whatever is being talked about by the legal team. See, the case started, I think it was 12th of May. It has been a long time and the investigators have been provided with enough and sufficient time, and the progress which has been made in this case has literally been tardy. Less has been as far as the investigation is concerned, and more has been by way of interviews and lots of things appearing in the public domain or appearing in the media. Now, by this time, at least they should have established a very concrete chain of events. The timelines itself are missing, and also what led to it. See, it is abetment to suicide or dowry death. If it is a dowry death, and if the case is taken as a dowry death, I don't think in a dowry death generally you get anticipatory bail. And with the nature of things which is being spoken by the mother-in-law, I think it is in the fitness of things that she should have undergone a custodial interrogation, which means that she should have been given to police custody, and all these things which are completely unverifiable today could have been verified through police custodial investigation. So that is broadly where it stands. The ligature mark issue is still not sorted out. So broadly, these are the gaping loopholes. The defense is trying its level best to utilize all these loopholes and the behavioral patterns in last 5 months as they claim, which primarily aim that she was not in a normal state of mental health, and she was a person of aberrant behavior and all that. See, aberrant behavior and all that somehow is not the issue right now. The issue is whether it was abetment to suicide, whether dowry was a point of contention which led to the death, and whether the people who are named in the FIR, who are the accused in the FIR, whether they were party to this particular offense or not, which has to be very clearly corroborated by the medical evidence, which is still, I think it is an open sort of a thing. It is still not shut. There are medical reports to come. The belt has been provided. Whether it will, the ligature and this will match with the second autopsy or in whichever manner, or a detailed study of the autopsy by the same team. Then whether there are some injuries, and I think the Bhopal Police Commissioner was of the view that those are simple injury marks. Whether it is simple or whether it is grave, we are nobody to tell. It is only the doctors will say. But it is important whether it was ante-mortem or post-mortem. If it was ante-mortem, it opens another plethora of questions for investigation which needs to be tied up. Currently, the case still stands at crossroads, and very detailed, meticulous investigation needs to be done where every single knot needs to be tied. So there are issues with whatever has happened in the 5 months. There are issues with what transpired, which led to this particular act.
Yes.
Whether it is a dowry
Okay.
death or
Okay.
not.
Hold that